Hello, I'm Anawultus, and today I'm going to be doing some testing in Mountain Blade. Now, recently I did a bit of a live stream where I discussed the merits and the issues of doing the arena in Mountain Blade Warband. But now I'm actually going to look at things in a bit more detail. So let me just show you real quick the settings that I have. So this here is, of course, my settings. Now I'm actually going to change things here. I'm going to, let's show banner on friendly troops, report damage, shot difficulty, and I don't think I need the others, but I'm going to get some maximum information here just to make sure everything is good. So combat AI, we're going to put it on poor. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a little bit of trailblazing, and by that I mean I'm going to see whether it's possible to get a 100% kill rate in an arena in Mountain Blade Warband on native. Now, of course, I'm thinking of eventually doing this as a speed run, but of course, until now, it's just testing out to see what we're going to do here. So video options, nothing too fancy. Controls, these are my control bindings, just in case anybody wondered. The reason I have, I think it's the groups on the number pad, is because my function keys have other functions. The computer I'm using has that, so that's why I put the groups on the number pads. Okay, so anyway, let's start right into the game. So I'm going to show you some basic philosophy here on how you create a character, and just to tell you, I looked up ahead of time the kind of character that you get from different stats. So I'm going to do an agility build, full-on agility as much as possible. So we're going to go female, thief, I think it's street urchin or stepchild. Let me just double check. I have this tabbed here. Stepchild is going to be better because Stepchild gives us strength in addition to one agility. So while Street Urchin only gives intelligence and agility, and when you're doing an arena build, intelligence is entirely irrelevant. So we're actually going for Stepchild, Game Poacher, and Wanderlust because that gives 2 additional agility. And you may ask, why am I going full agility and not strength? Well, the reason for that is because strength doesn't matter as much when you're doing this because you get weapon proficiency, which means you hit harder eventually anyway. So it's but agility on the other hand is not something that scales like that as much. So we're going to allow me to quit without saving because this is a test character. I'm just going to say Arena Scouter. Just to imply exactly what this character is. So I'm going to go full-on agility up to 17, and I'm going to get 5 athletics, and that's all I can get right now. No real point in saving my points because it's 1 point per level anyway, so I might as well get something else. And I'm going to go full power strike as a secondary, but I ran out of points, so then I guess Weapon Master to get more experience here. So what am I actually going to pick? I'm going to pick one-handed. Normally I would think about doing archery, but I also already have a decent level in archery by the looks of it. Well, not a decent level. I'll just throw this last point, or I can just done. I can. Okay, but anyway. The reason I'm going one-handed weapons is because if I'm keeping the gear I spawn with, that means that if I get a bow, I also get a knife, which means that you've got the two-handed sword, you've got sword and shield, you've got bow and knife, and you've got the polearm. And those are the 4 builds that you get when you're doing the arena. So that means that 50% of the time assuming the odds of getting each of these are even, 50% of the time you're going to spawn with a one-handed weapon. Therefore, putting points in one-handed is going to be generally the most useful. So, let's get right into the news here. Let me just randomize, and let's get really old, because why not? Okay, and now another thing that's going to be important here is the actual size of the arena. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually go around the countryside, scouting the arena, seeing which one is the smallest, because I think that smaller arenas mean that you get to your opponents faster, which means there's a lower chance of your opponent's kill stealing. In addition to that, you also, if you kill opponents fast, you also have a higher chance of speeding up the spawn rate, which means you're going to go faster. But anyway, so we're going to go sort of around the map. So I'm going to start with Serenid, and then I'm going to procedurally check out each arena to see the size of each, to determine which one would be ideal for being the site of the arena. So anyway, we're just going to do this quick starting bit. I'm not going to do any quests. Oh man, I spawned with a knife and nothing else. But he doesn't have a shield, so I can just kill him like that. And that's the last time I'm ever going to be throwing with this character. Unless I wind up at a tournament, in which case I might. But, okay, so, nope, I've got more important business to do. And then tab. And we're already on our way. So, let's just go to Shariz. And we're going to hit the marketplace, just in case I get someone spawning on me. Why did I not have these things equipped? This doesn't make sense. Oh, because I'm not allowed to. I don't have any strength. That's why. I put so many points in... I put so many points in agility that I didn't have enough strength for the starting gear. That's kind of weird, but you know what? That's just how I roll. So let's see, what's the cheapest weapon we can get? Just a butcher knife. And you know what? I don't need these furs. Might as well get a better weapon. A spear? That would be useful. It's got some swing on it, which is good. But it's not good in close range. Soldier's Cleaver is really the only thing I can wield. Anything else is too much strength. Well, except for some of the polearms, but let's be honest, polearms aren't really the thing that I'm going for in this playthrough. So I'm just gonna grab some basic gear, just in case I wind up going towards a town at night and I get hung up on something. And since I'm not going to be throwing, I'm gonna sell this and equip the bow as well. And there you go. I can eventually get better gear because going through arena earns you money. So let's go into the arena and let's see how good my build is. I've never tried a pure agility build, so we're gonna see what happens here. I'm gonna do zero damage. Well, I'm gonna do some damage since I put points in power strike. But okay. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna, of course, put shield on back. And look at that, I'm running pretty fast, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Oh, got a little stray hit in on me. So, I accidentally... Maybe I shouldn't have my second monitor open when I'm doing this, because I'm playing windowed, which means that my mouse has a chance of coming off of my screen, which can be pretty annoying if you're using a second monitor, because that means that the game distracts, which means it's a bit of a handicap. But looks like we're dealing 35 damage. 20-something damage. So we're still killing them in 2 hits, so it's not bad. 3 hits on this guy, but we're going to get weapon proficiency, which is going to help with that. Now, the real question is, should I go for a more balanced build with speed and strength? Because speed is, of course, very important in order to do this in a timely manner. But when it comes to strength, there may actually be an argument to be made that being able to kill everyone in 2 hits is better than having to spend time doing a 3rd hit. But a lot of these guys go down in 2 hits anyway, so it's not as if it's a huge problem. Maybe, in fact, since nobody's armored, it could very well be that strength is actually quite irrelevant in this game style. In other words, the only skill you should ever put any points in is agility. And look at that, we're actually dealing some decent damage. But I'm pretty squishy now that I look at it. So this really... But since I have lots of speed, it means that I should be able to dodge very effectively. But of course, I'm not doing my best right now since I'm busy commentating and I'm not really 100% focused on the game. And I'm also making sure that my mouse movements are not too bold so that I don't accidentally click out onto the second screen. Because normally when I'm playing this game, when I'm playing tournament, I play like this. See, it's really spasmic. It allows me to have a wider range of vision by doing this, but it doesn't go for good viewing. So that's why I don't do it all the time. But see, 3 hits there, not the best, but we'll see if it pays off in the long run. So the question would be, the speed run that I'm suggesting as a category is how fast. Okay, this is a bit of a complicated run, complicated idea. Oh, I need to make sure I don't get hit, because if I get hit, I go down. I'm probably not going to make it through this round, but... oh. There's still the possibility, so I might as well continue. Oh, better not. Getting crossfired is a pretty nasty thing to happen. Oh. If that guy hits me with a knife, I'm done. Oh. Alright, alright. Looks like we've got 2-on-1 here. Okay. And there we go, I actually won. I didn't think I would, at level 1 anyway. At level 1, usually I'd think that this would not be very effective. But you know what? I got level 2. So let's actually think about leveling up. What should I go for leveling up? Now, I could get another agility and another athletics, which actually I'm going to do here. But I'm still going to spam it into one-handed weapons. And I'm just going to see how far I can get by doing this agility build. And already level... Oh, man, I'm getting a bit jittery. Could it be maybe because I'm recording? I don't know. But let's actually see. Oh, I can't access my inventory. Okay, let's actually see. It's 6 athletics at level 2. So let's give it another try, and I think we'll call it at that. Just a couple rounds in the arena. All right, just to see how well the improvement is. Okay. Also, an additional benefit of putting a shield on your back is if there's an archer that you're not looking at, there's a chance of the arrow hitting the shield on the back instead of hitting you, which is pretty good, because most of the time if you see the archer you can deal with him, but because it's pretty easy to dodge the arrows if you can see the archer. But oh, accidentally clicked out of my screen for a second. Surprised I didn't get hit. Look at that. This agility game is actually going pretty well. I think that I certainly have found a winner here. I might eventually do a full strength build just to see the difference, and maybe a 50-50 build, 75-25 build, both ways, as well as a maybe a 70-30 build, or however many points I can get. I need to... These percentages aren't... Okay, let's just take the block. There we go. And as you can see, one thing I did there is instead of blocking after hitting him, I decided to continue to hit him because I know my weapon's faster. Okay, where is he? Oh, barely dodged that. So you can see that the guy's elbow is moving, and there we go. And he's down. Okay, and he comes in. Whew, almost missed that one. It can be surprisingly easy. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, just a moment. Okay, I was getting confused. I had clicked out of my window. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to minimize that. I'm going to unplug my second monitor, and there we go. Let's play it this way, and we'll see how well that works. Just a moment. Holy cannoli. This is... Okay, for a moment I thought that I had stopped recording, which would have been terrible, because I'm talking this whole time. Okay, let's get back on pace. Oh, didn't block fast enough. Oh, missed that. See? And that's how easy it is. Okay, need to pull out my... And this is what happens, of course. Multiple people will spawn, and they'll spawn on the same team. As you can see, all of these 3 guys are on the same team. And that guy is also on that same team. All these 5 guys are on the same team, and that's really how you lose these arena battles, is if you get unlucky enough that everybody is on the same team. So at this point, it's pretty hard, but we'll do it. Well, we didn't do it, but anyway, you get the message. Sorry for that brief interruption there. I had clicked off screen. So I think that turning my other screen off is probably the better way to do it. It won't allow me to keep on track on the quality of the video, but I think that that's all I really need to do here. So anyway, I made a little bit of money, so now next episode I'm going to set out to see which arena is the largest. Now, of course, this is going to be a very, I would say, a good way to put it is that it's going to be, man, my mind today. It is going to be a situation which is very arbitrary. All right, that's what I wanted to say, arbitrary. Okay, so that's actually what happened. Now that I'm looking at my stream, I see what I did. I had shifted stuff, and that's don't worry about my Skype. Actually, I'm gonna close that. That's not good. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you all next time on Awiltus. Over and out.